Okay, are we already like home, or we still need to wait a bit? Okay, now we're live. Hello guys, it's been a while. Anyway, okay. While the people are like still getting here, let me show you guys something cool. So, to make the editing process a lot better for future me, right? As well as to like make the whole like tier listing more engaging. Like I've made a actual, tier list, like a temporary tier list on tier list maker, in order to make things more visually engaging. But since I missed someone, let me see. Ade, Cocoa, Soda, um, Private, Drake, Mast, Anchor. No, everyone's here. What? Oh, that's because. Oh, okay, okay. I get what's going on now. Okay. So yeah, this should make things a lot more visually engaging. In relation to like the development of the list and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you find this addition cool. But for now, let's properly start the list
Will you be having the usual?
with Cocoa. Mm, yeah, what tier? What tier? Hmm. I know the easy answer would be to just like put her on S tier because like lolly, you know. But I actually feel like she's better at A tier. Like, I really like her personality. She's definitely steals the show whenever she appears in the Maid events, and her stories in general and relationships are super cute. I also really like her design with her gun umbrella and her like very modest and very cute maid uniform. Her hair too, I really like that color, as you guys probably know. Mm. But I don't know, I'm conflicted about giving her like the S tier classification. Personally, I really like Cocoa, but I feel like she deserves either like a high B or a low A. But what do you guys think? I'll wait for you to make mm, your own rankings, like for you to share your own opinions before, like I said, we go and we actually classify her in like the tier list, like, and then see her shooting pose. Okay, we have S. Okay. For now, it's just Evil Bookman here, so he kind of gets to decide on everything. I love her bored look and her skin tone and the elaboration of her dress. The barcode on the apron, yeah, that's a pretty cool detail. Also, let's from the start already start ranking like the animations. Like, look at her, yeah, look at her normal animation when I click her.
Manners make the maid.
I also really like her voice. Like, there are lots of characters that are the choices of voice actors in NIKKE are somewhat questionable. Some lolly characters that sound way too, they have like voices that are way too deep, or some more like taller characters that sound like lollies. Yes, like her standout feature as a maid is that she's the one that really likes to put a bunch of ketchup on the omu rice. It's even like her burst animation. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. With that all established, let's go back to that tier list. Hopefully you guys can see. You can. And yeah. Let's put Cocoa then on S tier. Perfect. Okay. And before moving on, of course, we gotta see the shooting pose, which is a bit disappointing given the kind of game NIKKE is, since obviously there's no jiggle, there's no fan service, but it's still like pretty cool. Would have been better if it was more fan servicey, especially given the kind of game, but it's still really nice. Oh. God damn it, I'll have to manage that better. But yeah, sorry, I'm a little animated today. It's fine. But yeah, let me just show you guys like what I was describing. I won't repeat my commentary, but I think you can see like what I mean about it. Like not being too good for this game specifically, but still good overall. And if you're wondering, like her weapon, her umbrella is a sniper rifle. Don't like ask me how that works. Very adorable reload animation. Oh, god damn it. Oh, but we can already go through the others here. Okay. Next one we have is Soda. And yeah, she's one of the OG maids. Like, the OG maids for NIKKE are Soda, Cocoa, and Ade, right? So she's one of the OG maids, and she serves as the first, like, sexy maid of, like, the group. Yeah, we already saw her, like, she has, like, that version of her in a bunny suit, remember? Like, she's a character we already ranked on the bunny suit tier, and now she has a maid. The other two, as we are going to see, have more, like, modest and, like, more functional maid designs, but she is the OG like sexy maid with a incredibly yeah exactly, with a incredibly like short skirt and like absolutely almost nothing covering her chest. I like how, and for the first like sexy maid, I think she is well made. I think that, like I said, I always like when like cuteness combines with sexiness. I really feel like that enhances the appeal, and it's no different here. Like elements like obviously her face and expression, the whole color scheme which works well, the stockings and the really adorable shoes. All this combined with the overtly sexual elements just combines to make something like a design that I really like. I also like her personality too. Like I like the events of the story, like the whole thing of her being a clumsy maid, but there being a twist to it, and that she's clumsy because she worries too much, because she is always like with a bunch of things in her head, because she's trying her best to like do her best for the customers. So yeah, I really like that twist that they do. And overall, in general, I just really like Soda as a whole. I also think obviously has a sexy Maid. She fits a lot better in the game, especially her shooting pose, as we'll see. So my grade would be S, if not SSS tier. But what do you guys think? Also, I really hope more people like show up to this stream. Like I announced it at the end of like the other stream, so and I put it on like the stream schedule. So I really hope more people come shortly. But anyway, I give her an A. Okay. We don't have many people here. No, sorry. YA because it's not Cocoa. Okay. Then our grades kind of average out again. Oh, hello, Bumblebee. Welcome to the stream. So, okay, we have A, we have S, and we have triple S. So, at least for now, the skin dentation, yeah, that is a really good detail. For now, I think we should, unless Evil Bookman reconsiders his grade, I think we should put her on S tier, together with Cocoa. But to like help convince people, or maybe like reinforce some opinions, let's see her like animation.
No matter how much I scrub them, these pesky spots are still on the window.
So, still A? If so, then let's go to her shooting pose and see. Just this like behind the cover pose is also great. I love her derpy look, as well as you know. But now, so I already love this behind the cover pose. But now let's get to the actual shooting to see if it changes your mind. And yeah, she's a machine gun user. And yes, if you're wondering, that is a panty shot. She's so happy to be about to rip some raptures apart. I mean, who isn't? Damn. She doesn't even reload. She just like shakes it a bit and it's ready to fire again. So, Evil Bookman, does any of what I showed change your grade or no? Going to wait for a bit, and if no, then I'll put her at the tier I was planning to put her, which is S. Not enough to be S. Okay, so we are going to average it out and put her on S tier. Let's go here, and we're going to put her on S tier as an average together with Cocoa. It's good. I love it. Cocoa is sublime. Okay. Next up, let me see. Oh, yeah. Next up we have the final like OG Maid, Ade. And she's kind of a combination of both Soda and Cocoa's appeal, because she is like very modestly dressed. She has a very serene and incredibly like elegant look to her, as well as an aura. She also has the more like perfect maid type personality out of all the one show, which are more like quirky, like clumsy type of maids that we are used to. This is an actual proper maid. But of course, like all that is contrasted by her massive size, like contributing to adding a certain subtle like sexiness to her. So yeah, very cute, very elegant, very refined lady with a tad of like sexiness. Oh, hello Kodokunasu. That complements her well. Also, again, I like the stories of all these characters, honestly. Be it through the events or through the character interactions, there are very few that I don't like. It's a subtle design. Look, it's subtle, like in a sense, okay? It's subtle by the NIKKE standard. But yeah, she isn't my favorite, but objectively, like since we're ranking maids, I think she should go on the highest tier. So I'm going to give her personally SSS plus tier, like the highest one. Because frankly, I can't really imagine, like, or can't really think right now of anything to criticize about her. She's pretty much the perfect, like, anime maid character for me. But again, what do you guys think? She's both beautiful and archetypal enough that I have to give her an S. Okay, let's wait for some of the other people to give their opinions. And while they do, I'll be showcasing her animation.
If Coco or Soda give you any trouble, please let me know.
What a sweet gal. And yeah, just the animation just reinforces pretty much everything I said. Though since you guys haven't given your opinions yet, we'll like end this by stalling essentially by showing you her shooting pose. And yeah, it's still like very much covered like Coco's, but you can definitely see that there's something there. Like it's that appeal that people talk about of you not being able to see it, but not like it's still being sexy due to like your imagination running wild. Ada is one of the few characters that can actually fulfill that appeal to me. I also love her expression in her like what's the name, behind cover pose. So yeah, that contributes a lot too. Jiggle jiggle, like keys, but they're false flash. Okay. Okay, SSS, SSS plus. Okay. So Ade is going to be our first triple S character. I think that's a good like average for now. Oh, okay. Next up, we are going to have to use the Nikkepedia for this one, because I still don't have that character. Thankfully, we are already there. So, let me just... yeah. Yeah. Oh, she's actually made for you, so... okay, so that's how I can do that. Okay, perfect. So yeah, next up we have Privady. And to me, this just is Soda, but like even better. Like they took everything that worked about Soda and made it into like an even greater design. The stockings are less transparent, making it cuter, but while still retaining the sexiness. Her like gloves adds a little flair here that complements the stockings. And overall, they just up the like cuteness factor by making the design more frilly, with the bell and the cat ears, and obviously her embarrassed expression, like taking it up even further while maintaining the elements of sexualization, like obviously the exposed upper and lower halves here that Soda head. So yeah, this is just Soda for me. Hatsune Miku Tsundere Fed. Uh, so yeah, for me, this is like SSS plus. Like this is the perfect like sexy maid for me. Like don't get me wrong, Soda was also good, but this is just divine. Hatsune Miku Tsundere Fed. S. The skin dentation, the boob supports, and the twin tails and the gloves, you're so right. SSS even. Okay, let's give a bit of time for like more people to show up. No. For more people to give their opinions. And as always, oh, I almost didn't show you guys. I forgot to mention. She also has a cat tail, like in this version. Oh, Teto. You actually missed quite a bit, so like let me finish this and then I'll go back things a bit so you can give your opinions. Okay, SSS, SSS. Let me see if Kodokunasu or Teto will give their opinions on like privately. And while they do, I'm going to show you guys her animation.
With this magic spell, this dish will become more tasty.
Absolutely amazing. But yeah, Teto hasn't given. By the way, SS. Okay. So yeah, I think let's go and like let me show you guys Mid. God damn it, you had to ruin it, Kodokunasu. Is it because of the balloon breasts again? Never mind, that's SSS. I was also surprised because in her like her original clothes make her look like she has like big boobs, but like not balloons like these. But every time she has like any clothes that show off her booba, like you can see just how massive she is, which is a bit funny to me. But anyway, I really like her shooting pose here. Like I really like how fierce and like violent and like professional and concentrated she can be even in this outfit. Like it really shows that despite everything, she's still a professional when she needs to. Just really cool, and the shooting pose itself is also very sexy and cute. And obviously there's a lot of jiggle when she actually begins shooting. And yeah, that skirt is definitely way too short for her. I also really like the heels and the exposed back, as I already discussed. Just overall perfect for me. Especially again with the cat tail. Of course, balloon boobers are like flat earthers. What do you mean by that? But yeah, while Kodokunasu tries to justify his opinion, I'll put like Private as our very first SSS plus maid. I'm going to give Private a Womb Force 9080 for her birthday. I bet she would like that actually. Like she would act like she is against it, but she would actually really like it. Anyway, but Teto, since you're here, like, what are your opinions on like the other OG maids? Like, what are your grades for like Cocoa and Soda and Ade, for example? Let's see if you can influence things here. And since I already showed it, and like I'm going to have to wait a bit for Teto's opinion. Like I'm going to move on to our next maid while they do. Coco is SSS for me forever. Okay. So someone else voted her for SSS, so I'm going to have to move her here. I mean, anime fans theory have some strange theory that boobies are in size and size of balloons. Okay, I see. Uh, I named it balloon boob theory. I'm not even gonna uh, like comment on that. Honestly, I don't even know what to think about like what you just said. But anyway, Teto, I'm going to be while I wait for like a strange theory that boobs are in size and shape that anime boobs are in the size and shape of balloons. Okay, okay. Uh okay. Oh, okay. But all the long skirts made SSS. I love long skirts. Okay, so you're just confirming the like placement here, and I think you agree with the placement of soda. So okay, with that then we'll move on to our next maid, which I believe to be, yeah, exactly. Next up we have Drake in her like maid costume. And I really like this one, both because of like what happens in the story, how she ends up in that costume together with Privity. I also just really like it because it just looks good. It's neither as sexy or as cute as some of the others, but I just think it looks really cool. I think it's really stylish. I really like the stockings, as we'll see better later. Okay, okay. Now I'm getting like what you mean, Teto. And yeah, those people are pretty stupid. How do I say? I really like this like kind of holographic accessory here. It's really a really cute allusion to NIKKE's futuristic setting. Obviously, I like her white hair, and her expression is always great. And overall, it's just a really nice costume for me, especially because of the, again, more subtle fan service with the short skirt and the smaller but still noticeable boob window. Overall, I'd say it's a solid S for me. But I will be doing the usual stuff, going through the animations and the shooting pose while you guys decide.
Get your own dessert.
Fine. I guess that's supposed to be my job.
God, I love her voice lines, I swear. Obviously, there aren't too many changes to her pose since this is a costume of her like original, of her original form. But I still really like this detail specifically. So yeah, not much to add here other than, again, this very adorable like little pup added to her shotgun. It's obviously pretty cute. Not much to share about like her in terms of shooting pose. Like there isn't really much fan service here, and most of the jiggle is in either the thighs or the frills, but it's still pretty good, I'd say. She is great, but her vibe is great, but the maid power is not maximized. Yeah, I understand. Like I really like her, but I understand giving her a worse grade. Yeah. But again, I'm going to like A. Okay. We have B, S, and A. Going to wait for some other grades. Obviously, but for now, at least, Drake goes on A tier. Like, and that's how the grades are kind of balanced for now. Again, I'm going to wait for you guys' some of like Kodokunasu and Teto to give their opinions too, but to keep this like more dynamic, while you do, we're going to move on to our next like set of maids.
To make it more delicious. I mean, a spell?
Amazing. Anyway, the next two I have, so I can just go from this screen. And first off, we have masked pirate maids. And I just have to say, I really like the three themes that they combined on one here. First, we have the pirate theme. Then we have a kind of bikini, like beach theme that they were going for in the event, combined all with the maid theme. You know what? I had a whole speech planned, but I just love this too much. SSS plus tier. I don't care. Like, a mask is beautiful. Like, this costume perfectly combines all the appeals, like sexy, cool, and like cute, and maximizes it completely for me. It complements her body well. It combines all the themes like perfectly. This is just perfect. Like, you wouldn't think that pirates and maids would be a good combination, but you'd be fucking wrong. This is perfection. Like, I love her, and I'm giving her max grades. No matter what you guys think. Well, it does matter what you guys think, but for me, she's perfect.
Do you prefer maids to pirates, Master Captain?
I like them equally. Masked gets an S from me. Not archetypal, but her admixture is great. Personal culture right there. And look at this. Look at this adorable expression combined with the just sexiness of the raised leg, and like I don't even have words, man. Like, this, all I can say is that it's perfect. I love this like behind the cover shooting pose as well. And the actual shooting pose too is just look at this shit. It's just amazing. And they made her like machine gun type, you know, just so that we could get like maximum jiggle. And like the tongue, the exposed back, and the side boot, like I was saying, like the boots. This is fucking perfect. Oh my fucking god, I'm so sorry. Okay, fucking... I'm so sorry. Fucking hell, obscure anime, fucking idiot. Okay, I'll wait a bit. Like... And then we were going to do everything again. I'm so sorry about that. God damn it, I really need to get better at this. I'm sorry, it's my first time using this, like, there are going to be, like, issues. I'm sorry. Okay, are you guys able to see it now? Or no? Like, is it still covered or no? It doesn't look covered on my end. Okay, now you can see it. Okay, so Teto agrees that it's perfect. Bumblebee, I'm guessing that this SS is for like mast. We have two like really good grades here, and and like now we get the grade from Kodokunasu, which is a C, which is a sin. But let me see if I can change your opinion, because you have been hearing my commentary, right? And so I think you can apply it. I don't need to repeat myself. I think you can see exactly like what I was talking about with Mast, right? So let me show you again her. What's the name? Oh yeah, her animation. To see if I can change Kodokunasu's mind.
So, what are your dreams, Master Captain? Well, since I've already fulfilled some of mine, I thought I'd help you achieve yours.
Then I don't know how, but I love her more now. Do you know what SS stands for? Super Shorty Straight Shake. I hope not. The pop-up pirate, amazing. And I like her little like parrot with the butler costume. Do you see that? Amazing. So yeah, I really love this. And now, like, let me show you guys again. Well, for the first time actually, since it was blocked before, the shooting pose. And again, like, do I really need to repeat my commentary? I didn't even give commentary. This is just perfect. Like that leg raise, the boots, that exposed thigh where you can see like the bikini here, the boobs combined with the cute expression and the gun. It's all perfect, perfect behind the cover pose. And perfect shooting pose too. They made her a machine gunner for a reason. Like, look at that jiggle. And again, combined with the exposed thigh, the tongue, the exposed back and side boob, but just amazing. How could you not love this? Again, Kodokunasu, I'm giving you like one extra chance to change your mind, because like, how can you not see the greatness of this? I know that you don't like balloon boobs, but come on, Mass deserves it. Like, please change your like grade, okay? But yeah, hopefully now that appeared, right? And if it did, like, yeah. So now I'm moving on to actually classifying her. Can give a B or even an A. You know what? I'll take it. Most people seem to think that she's an SSS tier. Like Bumblebee 2, Evil Bookman. Okay, we have an SSS Plus. We have an SSS. We have an S. And we have an A. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to... Yeah. As much as it pains me to do so, it seems that people are less enthused by, like, Mast than they were by the other maids. So, if we're, like, averaging the grades, that it's an S. I really want to put her at SSS, but I feel like, given the grades you guys given, an S, like, because I'm trying to average both my and your grades, right? So an S is where she'll be for now. Yeah, pains me to do so, but like, I think I need to consider you guys' opinions too, obviously. So if not, there would be no point. But next up we have
Become tastier. Coochie woochie boing. I want to crawl into a hole and die.
Amazing. Anyway, next up we have a character I think everyone in this chat will like, that being Anchor, like Maid Anchor. And yeah, just straight up SSS plus as well. Like, obviously. God damn it. Oh. Fucking... How does this keep happening? Like, let me... No. You know what? Fuck it. I got it better this time as well. Like, what is happening? I was sure that I had... Whatever. I'll be more careful from now on. Sorry for that again. Okay, now you guys are excited, I see.
Become tastier. Coochie woochie boing.
God, and even
Sure if I acted a bit more embarrassed.
God, and even that voice line is perfect. Okay, everyone seems to be very excited about it as well. And yeah, like, again, SSS plus for me, she's also perfect. Like, the combination between the Maid bikini and this, like, very open, like, jacket design, the animation that we just saw, the belly, man, the legs, the little adorable, like, sandals here. Like, they made the impossible possible and made a character with, like, small booba have under boob. This is amazing. The hair too, the expression, beautiful. Just absolutely perfect. So yeah. I believe as soon as I saw her stomach, I need to go for a bit. I'm not going anywhere. Whoa, Kani. Bikini Maid, whoa. S, let me see if it's SSS with those animations, okay? She's getting a womb force too, and because Mast is there, she's going to want one too. Yes, womb force for everyone. Okay. So I see SSS plus, SSS, SSS plus, SSS plus, yeah. I'm going to give a bit of time because I know there's someone else on the stream that may want to give their grades. So while I wait for them, we're going to see the shooting pose. Oh, I almost forgot to mention this little accessory here, this little collar here. Amazing. Yeah, I don't have much to comment on her behind the, like, cover pose. It's cute and it's sexy in its own way, but it's not as standout as Mast for me. I definitely prefer her standing pose to this one. Oh, hello Arma, welcome to the stream. And now let's see the actual shooting pose. Amazing. Just, again, the exposed back, the exposed butt. This is... All crabs are crying SSS plus, yes. And for good reason. The little bow of the bikini, like... Amazing, just absolutely amazing. Okay, I don't think anyone would disagree with me on this placement. Okay, let me just confirm. Okay, you guys are seeing it now. Okay, and obviously she's getting the SSS plus tier. I don't think anyone is going to disagree with... Yeah, even Bumblebee. Like, he just manifested and said SSS plus, so yeah, everyone can agree. Like, the blue maids are the best maids. But yeah, okay. And now that I'm sure they're not being covered anymore, we'll continue.
You must really like maid cafes, Master. You go there quite often.
Oh, I think there's a good reason for that, Anchor. Don't you dare place her any lower. I wouldn't, man. Like, she's perfect for me too. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, outside of that, oh yeah. I would join Antis if you did that. Goddamn, okay, dude, calm down there. No need to get hasty. Like, make any like hasty decisions there. But yeah, who's our next? Oh yeah. Okay. Next we have another lolly. You guys must be like in heaven right now. A+ tier personally. Then even Arma likes it. That's how you know it's good. Special for you? What? I don't get what you mean by special for you, but okay. And later leave after smiting your channel. Okay. Then, okay. But yeah, we're judging now another like lolly maid, which is Trony. Trony feet. I'm not a feet guy. OMG, please, she's like one of my favorite. Look, in terms of character, she... no, actually, she isn't one of my favorites. Good technicals and execution, though. I'm having a really hard time deciding on a grade for her. I really like the sexy maid dress, and the fact that she's flashing us all the time, technically, even though she's in bloomers. I'm a feet person, actually. So this does a lot for me. I prefer if the socks were a little bit less transparent, but I like the maid dress, the short maid dress overall. And you can even see that it's made for like a more big-breasted person, since like it's literally like loose here. Overall, S for me. SSS plus, A tier, and I'm going to wait for other people to give their opinions as well. But for now, let's see her animations. S, because I like feet. Dan. Okay, Arma. Dan, okay. I am not from people of feet, but still peak. SS. Okay. Let's see her animations now.
If there is any electronic equipment you need, I could try making it for you. I'm actually quite confident with this sort of thing.
I changed my mind. I'm buffing her to SSS tier, just because of that stretch and the voice. Just sublime. God, look how, what's the name? Scared she was like while reloading, changing to a more confident pose as she goes to, like actually shoot. But yeah, this behind the cover pose doesn't really do much for me, but it's still pretty good. Unfortunately, the skirt kind of covers the bloomers that are supposed to be more exposed, so that's a bit of a minus. But I still like the exposed back, and the hair helps make it a bit more adorable. Obviously, the feet help a bit too. But overall, I'm not changing my grade much. I really like those little hair details, those little kind of like horns that she has in her hair. A really cute detail too. And she is once again a sniper, if you couldn't tell. Again, like I said, I really like the reload animation too. So yeah, okay. I don't think anyone will be like too mad with this grade I'm about to give her. She's going on SSS tier. I think most people can agree with that. Now let's see. Let me make sure that you guys are seeing everything. Okay. Where is she? Where is she? I know she's around here, but where? Ah, here. Oh. Perfect. Next up we have Sin. In her Maid version. Yeah, okay. Perfect. And I'm a bit conflicted on this one. I really like her with her hair down. I really like the cat ears. I really like the body overall. She's one of the few like NIKKEs with like very like naturally sized boobs. And I really like the kind of twist that they put on the Maid aesthetic. Like, it's definitely very unorthodox, but I feel like it still feels like a Maid despite how different it is, you know? I really like, I think it's a well executed like new take. But I'm a bit conflicted since clearly to some people she's kind of a bit too unorthodox for a Maid. Okay, people are changing their minds now. What would I give? I'm a bit torn on her, so I'll be giving her an A tier. Yeah. Okay, I think most people can agree with her being an A tier. So I'll wait for some of the other people to give their takes. This is a Maid. A, because she feels human in a sense. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. I'm like, headdress. But yeah, while we wait for other people to give their opinions, I'm going to be showing you guys the usual. Also, tummy. But anyway. A.
Working part-time as a maid isn't so bad. Isn't that right, Master?
I like the jiggle, and I like the scrambled voice, but like overall, that animation didn't do too much for me. Line was pretty good though, and if you don't understand why she has those scrambled lines, it's because her voice can control people, so she needs to use like a scrambler. Like she is required to use a scrambler to limit her power because she's a criminal actually. So like people want to avoid her using her powers as much as possible in order so that she doesn't you know, do her usual stuff, you know. I guess she has the attitude of a maid, sort of. She seems like having lungs and breast and breathing with them. Yeah, that was quite the jiggle there.
This mask seemed kind of easy to take off.
Yeah, quite the jiggle there, like as you can see. But yeah, again, while we wait, I'll be showing you guys the shooting pose. And from here, like I already like this. I like her boots, the tights, and the shorts, like combined to give like a very very good feel. I really like her weapon. I really like how it looks. Looks kind of like one of those alien weapons from like one of those Covenant weapons from Halo. Especially with the color scheme, so I really like that, and I really like the side eye too, just really cool. The cat ears too. Oh, hello Big Pew, welcome to the stream. It's like I haven't seen you in years. I'm between A and A+, like the tummy. Big Pew, since you missed quite a bit of the list, do you want me to go back so you can give like your opinions on like the maids, or are you okay with us like advancing for now? While I wait for you to give your thoughts, I'm going to show her shooting pose. And it's quite a bit less exciting, especially with the hair covering it. There's still a bit of jiggle there. I like the jacket and the overall like feel that the cat ears add to the hair. Not great, but I like it. Pretty cool overall. But yeah, I'll be waiting for like Big Pew's opinion. But while I wait, let's go here. And I think most people can agree that she's an A tier. But yeah, while I wait for Big Pew's like to give his opinion, we are going to go to our next and final maid. Okay, we're showing. Perfect. And much like with the Bunny Girls video, our last but not least maid is Velvet, once again. Let me just pull up your comments again. Okay, perfect. And how do I say this? SSS plus tier. Like, I'm sorry, but this character was made to like appeal to me, man. Like the massive boob window, the like pink hair flowing in this manner, the little adorable like flower buns, the expression, dude. Like the very sexualized version of a maid dress, like unapologetically like sexualized, super sexualized version of a maid dress that's still recognizable again as a maid. So it's ironically, despite how much sexualized, it's less unorthodox than what we had going on for Sin. The tights, just amazing. I prefer her bunny suit too, but this design absolutely is not bad, honestly. You're getting an S, but not because you're a maid. God damn it. Okay, again, while I wait for some comments, I will be showcasing the usual stuff.
Being a maid is more boring than I thought. I guess I'm glad you're here, Master.
Just, I'm going to do this, like, I'm going to do this animation again, I don't care.
Agent work? Sure, I'll do it if you ask me to. I haven't gone rusty anyway.
The open legs, man, the whole tracing with the look, oh god, she's so sexy. I don't know what it is, but I don't like this one. Like D or C at most. Okay. But again, Big Pew, do you want me to go back on the list so you can like rank the other maids too, like give your opinion? Or are you okay with like coming in right at the end of the list? While I wait for your response, like, oh god, the shooting pose, man, like with the legs, compliment with the thighs, the fucking high heels, man. Oh, all of it is perfect. The weapon, the look, oh god, this is perfect, absolutely perfect. Do I need to say anything about the shooting pose too? Just, I'm okay coming in right at the end of the list. Okay. So we're going to keep the grades like as they are. And yeah, absolutely perfect. The exposed back, again the tights, fully exposed the butt, high heels, side boob, pink hair, just the... Okay, maybe C because the stockings. I'm a sucker for those. Okay. Okay, this pose makes her like even 8. Okay, good that the pose convinced some of you. For legal reasons, I'm not. Anyway. But now to the actual like list again. Are we showing that? Yes, we are. Let me do like a bit of let me get this. Let me do like a average of the rankings. Okay. C, A, SS, S, SS, and SSS plus. Okay. 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 And I'm going to... There's too much of a point outside the curve, so... yeah. I'm going to be giving, like... as Evil Bookman described her. Hanako Urawa, like... If she gave up on being playful and just became her mask, an SSS tier. Making this like our final list for the maids of NIKKE. So, are you guys like okay with these placements? Do you feel like I should alter some people around, or like is this final list good for you all? Drake in A tier? Yeah, let's go back to good list. This list kind of sucks. Look, we're not ranking Drake like as a character. We're ranking Drake as like her maid outfit specifically. There are no bad maids except Sin, in my honest opinion. She will get a C, not D, if I voted in time. Obscure nothing. Goddamn, don't call me that. But yeah, with that established, would you still prefer if I raised her on the list for her maid outfit specifically, Big Pew? Or like in terms of her maid outfit, do you understand? Yes, Coco on SSS. Yes. I'm going to wait a bit since I want to see Big Pew's opinion. And then we're going to finish off this list. Vaguely remember it from a previous stream. Okay, so let me... I thought it was a good skin. Okay, so so you can get a better... You can keep it there. Okay, so I think you're fine letting it stay where it is. Okay. So yeah, with that though, guys, we're done with our list, actually. So, if you guys want to stay and see me do my dailies, that's fine. But now we have officially completed our list for all the maids in NIKKE. Since Big Pew seems okay with their placement. Let me just adjust some things here, so we don't have any bad incidents. And now we're going to do like the dailies. I just thought of a question based off of something I saw on Twitter. Maids or swimsuits? Dude, you really should have gotten here like before in the stream, because we have maids in swimsuits. And this isn't even the best one. Like, look at this. You don't need to choose, man. Like, you really don't. But yeah, let me see this. Okay. Oh, yeah. Like, to make this more exciting, we're not just going to do the dailies. I've been waiting actually to do this, like, special item mission with you guys. So, but anyways, no double dip. There is no other option. What do you mean no double dipping? Of course it's double dipping. They're decide or call mainstream anime. I won't decide on shit. Like, swimsuit maids are the best and I won't hear any slander. But yeah, let's complete Exia's favorite item mission. OMG, Commander, like, body pill. No. Actually, before we do that, let me talk about this. Because, like, this is a very funny, like, thing in lore. But, like, how do I say this? Essentially, every NIKKE uses the power of keeping a totem of the things she wants inside her in order to fight harder. Essentially so, yeah. Dipping, he means, like, wanting maids and swimsuits at the same time, like not choosing. That's what he means by double dipping. But yeah, to explain, remember when I said that the NIKKEs canonically get stronger, like when they get close, both physically and emotionally, to like the commander? Yeah, the dolls are a way to like make this remote. Like by keeping dolls of the commander, they can achieve like similar effects even when he is like far away from them. So that's the explanation in lore for this little commander dolls that raise their stats. But yeah, with that said, let's go to her like special item mission. Ultimate Beam! Oh yeah! 8 dragon down. Nothing can withstand my Ultima Beam. Does the commander have a fan page? I'm pretty sure he does, yes. Killing dragons is a breeze with this. Exia whirls around in her chair while joyfully lifting up the gaming console. Like to feed the NIKKEs while they're out, or only the plushie. No, I'm pretty sure he has a fan page too. Now it's time to see if there's any truth to the rumors. Words are that if you gather all the companions and kill all the 8 legendary dragons, a hidden boss dragon will appear. Before I do that though, I better get some stretching in. As Exia stretches, her gaze never strays from the console's diminutive screen. Click. The Game Kid evolution suddenly crashes. What the? I know I got enough power. Exia presses the power button several times. Oh god, Meanwhile, Shikikan in GFL is making an only dolls page. Jesus Christ, okay. But yeah, I know that feel, man. When that console, like, breaks right as you're, like, in the middle of something important. God, this sucks. But elicits no response from the console. This is an emergency! My console is broken! Is that a Final Fantasy VI reference? Probably. Like, she really likes a game. That's just a giant reference to, like, Final Fantasy, which is Final Quest. So it's not necessarily an FF6 reference, it's just a Final Fantasy in general reference. Also, welcome to the stream, Generico. Oh, I feel this too much. I think we all do. It's gotta be FF6. 8 dragons and then 1 super... Oh, okay. I remember I was playing Fate Samurai Remnant. I closed the game for a bit without saving, and then my Switch crashed. I never played the game again. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. She's cute and has such a chill vibe. Yeah, Exia is one of my favorite characters as well. we even ranked her like really high in the bunny suits tier list video, if I remember correctly. I bet they pick a different reference every time, probably, yeah. Again, the final quest in this game is just a giant reference to Final Fantasy. So, like, they must reference things from all throughout the series. Final quest, lol, where's Dragon Fantasy? Wait, actually, that's a thing, yeah. There is a game called Dragon Fantasy in, like, NIKKE. Yeah, like, legitimately, that exists. I remember. So yeah, they literally just switch words apart between the titles in order to make a very shameless reference. Also, what the fuck is a bunny? Oh, okay, bunny, okay. Bunny Cunny, okay. Exia sends me a message. Wait, really? Lol, go to devs. Is that a game called Heroes of Legend, Skies of Trails 2? No, they didn't go that far. Exia sends me a message, frantically telling me to head to her room straight away. I think yesterday was the most autistic day of my life. I sat on the floor working on a coding project, got bored, and then immediately wrote a 900-word draft for a story idea. I mean, just seems like a productive day to me, but... okay. Alright, I'm here, what's the problem? Inside the room, there is no one. Only a dizzying array of buzzing machines. Exia? Exia? Noob. A weakened voice comes from the other side of the table. Exia, where are you? Game cartridges are littered on the surface of the table. A tattered poster stuck to the wall. Back in those days, everything have revolved around this little console. We'd gear up as warriors, slay monsters, and start off on new adventures. Next thing you know, we're inseparable companions. Game Kid Evolution is about to run again. They are already going pretty far low. Remember Boom? Yeah, fair. You know what's actually interesting? There is actually like a PC port, like a fan PC port for Doom called Boom, which is essentially Doom, but with a lot more quality of life changes to the original game. So actually Boom is a thing, not only in NIKKE, but in our world. Fun fact right there. This is... I'm over here, noob. A large kilt bulges out from under the table. I lift up a corner of the kilt to reveal a forlorn Exia curled up underneath. What are you doing? Noob, my gaming console. It's broken. Exia sobs and hands her handheld console over to me. It's a Game Kid Evolution, the same one shown in the poster on the wall. I attempt to turn it on several times, but the device is unresponsive. Is this why you're so miserable? There are no, like, repair stations in DR. Couldn't she just go to a specialized store or something? Yeah. Can it not be fixed? I've contacted all the repair shops I know. Oh, okay. So this is acknowledged. Okay. And they say it will be tricky to fix, since it's an outdated model. Well, tricky doesn't mean impossible, so we should go there. But I presume it's equally tough to find a new one for the same reason. Yeah, they stopped manufacturing these long ago. Why not buy a different model? I could never do that. Game Kid Evolution is the only console that can run Final Quest VI. Okay, so this is a straight up Final Fantasy VI reference. Okay, you're right. You're right. Okay, I'm surprised she doesn't know how to repair it herself. She's just a hacker. She deals more with software than with hardware. You know, like different specializations. The one and only. That's not true. I've seen it available on other platforms. Why can't you play it on another console? You're right. It is supported on numerous platforms, because Final Quest is the creme de la creme. However, there's something you're not taking into account. What's that? All my game saves are stored in this console. They represent all my blood, sweat, and tears. If this console never runs again, all my saves are toast. So that means not just Final Quest 6, but Dragon Dungeon and Iron Punch. It will be sayonara to all my save data. God, this hits me so hard, man. So it has to be this console. Exia fixates on the console and whispers almost to herself. I can't live without it. Exia covers herself with a kilt and sits back on the floor. So this has to be fixed. Yeah, but do you have any idea how to do that? Whoa, she's into coding and electrical stuff. God damn it. Are you really gonna do the like gamer GF meme? Seriously? You just need to find a place that can fix it, which should be... I've got it. Oh yeah, that person probably like knows how to fix this. Does she draw too? No, she doesn't. She doesn't have any artistic interest, as far as I'm aware. Then there's no time to waste. This takes precedent above all else, dude. Yeah, if there's someone who knows how to repair like a retro console, it's gotta be like Eleg. Take me to this magical place. Alright, let's go to the Missile's laboratory. Missile's laboratory? Dragon Dungeon is Mystery Dungeon, but what is Iron Punch? I'm sorry, I don't get the references too well. So I can't help you with that. Okay, so this is where I was supposed to go. Missile's laboratory. Mr. Commander and Miss Exia. What can I help you with? We were wondering if you could repair this handheld. A handheld? Exia hands the Game Kid Evolution to Eleg. Oh wow! Wow! Don't tell me. Is this the Game Kid Evolution? I never thought I'd see one of these with my own eyes. What an honor this is. So what is it a reference to, Evil Bookman? Oh, okay, so there's a game called Iron Fist. Okay, it's Tekken. Okay, it's a Tekken reference. I know they stopped manufacturing them a while back, but are they really that rare? Extremely. So I'm not surprised by your reaction. The Game Kid Evolution is every gamer's dream console. That's right. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen her eyes. Yo, Bookman to the rescue. They're kinda creepy. What? How dare you say that about my waifu? How dare you call her Eli creepy? She's a cutie, and don't you dare imply otherwise. Man, how could I miss that? This thing is the stuff of legend. Back in those days, everything revolved around this little console. We gear up as warriors, slay monsters, and start off on new adventures. Next thing you know, we're inseparable companions. Doesn't that sound awesome? Just hearing those slogans really gets you energized, doesn't it? Those are all catchphrases written on the promotional poster for the console. Final Quest, Dragon Dungeon, and Iron Punch. Eleg has crazy eyes, but her heart is pure. Exactly. I mean, you could be cute and creepy at the same time. You've seen that purple one. Have no clue what her name is. Fair. Okay, fair. It's a veritable feast of masterpieces. The golden age of classic gaming. After the release of Boom, the game industry underwent a little seismic shift. This reminds me, actually. Label? Yeah, exactly. That's what he is referring to. Also, welcome to the stream, Star Chaser. Oh, he's talking about, like, a character from like, another game, which is Ui. Okay. But yeah, that reminds me. God, it hurt me so much to hear that, but unfortunately, guys, anime released in 2006 are considered retro now. So, you know, Toradora, you know, Haruhi Suzumiya, like, they're officially retro anime now. I don't know how to feel about that. I really do not. But anyway. And it was all led by the legendary slogans from the Game Kid Evolution. Anyone who's into classic gaming knows them by heart. I must ask, however, is this a genuine handheld? The rules for true gamers are ironclad. No pirated products are to be accepted. I can't say like this on stream, but yeah, like, needless to say, I don't abide by these rules, and neither does most people, I think. Toradora is retro? Does that mean that, yep, 2 decades ago is a long time? Come on, man. Like, how can that be retro? No, no, I refuse. I refuse. No, no, no. KO and Lucky Star is retro? By the same logic, I think so, yeah. Unfortunately. Okay. By the way, will my new drawing be okay on, like, in the community if I put the version with censor nips? I don't know to what extent YouTube is no flaking. On FB it's okay for now. Absolutely not. Like, let me let me illustrate to you in this way. Like, if the lady you're drawing is wearing anything less than a bikini, then you can't post it on, like, my community tab. If there is such a, if you have, like, even, like, the implication of nipples, or like a camel toe or something like that, and she's wearing less than a bikini, then you absolutely cannot post it on the community tab. I'm sorry, but YouTube is that sensitive, yeah. Anyway, okay. Fate Stay Night anime is retro. Well, the Dean Stay Night version. Toradora isn't retro. I thought, I actually don't know anything from the 90s, but no, it doesn't need to be from the 90s. That's how old we are. Like, even things from the early 2000s are considered retro now, you know? Big LARP mode activates. I don't know anything from the 90s. Okay. Higurashi is retro, unfortunately so. 1 year younger than me, I thought it released in 2009. I'm gonna have to check that, but pretty much anything from the early 2000s now is considered retro, I think. So Toradora absolutely applies. Come on, Musashi Gando is absolutely retro, like, come on. That thing was retro, like, even has it released, it's so bad. Black Lagoon is retro. I'll not be going further than this. Okay, I see. Holy fuck, Eureka 7 is retro. Yeah, we really are that old. Funny how random YouTube is. I have seen way heavier implied drawings in some communities. What if I transplant her male nips? One, Generico Geronimo, those drawings tend to be, like, taken away. Like, they tend to be struck down fast. Like, you see them, but, like, they don't stay for long. So that's one. And two, yes, YouTube is obviously very random. But I'm just saying, like, what I notice in my community posts, yeah. What if I transplant her male nipples? Don't... come on, dude. Don't you try to be cheeky with me. Like, you know you can't do that. I have stuck fast to them all these years and still do. Where did you get this anyway? Not the Darknet, I hope. Well, I presume you have plenty of cartridges as well? What do you have? Do you have Boom by any chance? I bet you do. You do, don't you? A noob, help me out here. Exia eyeballs Eleg warily as she peppers her with rapid-fire questions. Eleg, calm down. Sorry, it's just that I'm so excited. Funnily enough, nope. Sometimes they take a longer time, others on the same day. Again, YouTube, like you said, is very random with this stuff. Again, I'm just saying things I noticed for my community. Sorry, it's just that I'm so excited. My apologies, Miss Exia. So, what exactly seems to be the problem? I can't turn the console on. Can you fix it? Yes, you wanted to fix the console. Just a second. Well... Okay, I'm done checking it. Well, the battery is completely shot, as well as many other small parts. That's why it won't work. Really? You said you were playing it just a while ago? Considering the state of this thing, that's a small miracle. It was fine yesterday. That's a testament to this console's quality. It's quite well made. How long have you been playing it? A long time. Since before I became a NIKKE. Damn, now that's a long time. Then she's fat. Yeah. Like Eleg is very talented, but this also has to do with her being a NIKKE. Like, I'm pretty sure NIKKE have enhanced not only physical but sensory capability, so that kind of explains like how she did it so fast. Again, alongside her talents. Yeah. That's why it means so much to me. I see. Don't worry, Miss Exia. I'll fix this console for you if it's the last thing I do. Really? Sure, Trony is fond of collecting parts in her spare time. She should be able to help. Wait, how old is she? Like... How old is Exia? Let me tell you, I think I mentioned this a while ago, but NIKKE is a treasure trove for anyone who likes legal lollies. Most of the characters, even like the lolly ones, are incredibly old. Like, they're not even like just adults. They're literally like aunt status, you know? Like, most characters, most NIKKEs I think are like older than 30. And there are some that, like Rappy for example, that are 100+ years old. So yeah, like I said, NIKKE is kinda reverse Blue Archive, with the commander being groomed by all these like hags pretending to be a young woman, you know? Anyway, thanks Eleg. Thank you. Think nothing of it. After all, the last thing I want is to see a Genkid evolution bite the dust. I'll see what I can do. It shouldn't take long. Okay. Allow me to introduce you, Trony. She is the one who's gonna fix the console for us. Let me see that. Lucky guy. For many people it would be too old, but for me she is perfect, even if she is that much old. I get it, yeah. Hags. Yeah, NIKKE is the hag love game. Does the story ever talk about how all the NIKKEs are hopefully going to outlive the commander? I think it's addressed sometimes, yes, but it's not really focused on. With her feet? No, yeah, she uses her feet to control. Like, she isn't going to repair it with her feet, obviously, but she uses her feet to control that machine that she rides around. Yes, this is canon. I can demonstrate it even later on. After a quick check, Trony scuttles off to a corner of the laboratory. It should be just a minute while she works her magic. Do you have all the parts you need, Trony? The only response from Trony is a series of clicking sounds coming from the laboratory. Don't worry, Exia, your console is in safe hands. Alec and Trony are experts. Back. Feet of control. Oh, hello, Arma. Alright. You mentioned that you've been using this since before you were a NIKKE? Yeah. When I decided to become a NIKKE, I threw away all my possessions, save for this handheld and the game cartridges. I see. Do you think it's weird that the only thing I kept was this console? I'm more curious as to why you were so intent on throwing away your other belongings. You dodged my question. Fine, I shouldn't hide it from you. Before I was a NIKKE, people always wrote me off as a good-for-nothing, a loser who was addicted to video games. She's literally me, for real, for real. Socializing was exhausting for me, so I kept cancelling plans I'd made, until one day I looked around and saw that I was all alone. That's when someone came to me with an offer. What kind of offer? She looks like bigger Arisu. Arisu is also like a NIKKE a little bit. Yeah, well, she's an actual robot, but I can see the resemblance, yeah. She also plays games. She looks like Matsuri, so NIKKE is basically like Fortnite full of lookalikes. Wait, who looks like Matsuri? Like, are you talking about Trony or like Exia? Because if it's Exia, I don't see the resemblance. I see how she could resemble Arisu, but not Matsuri. But yeah, there are a lot of lookalikes to other games characters in NIKKE. Like, a lot of people, like, joke about this, saying that NIKKE just takes characters from Blue Archive and, like, gives them balloon boobs, you know? Oh, yeah, Feet Girl, I can see what you mean, yeah. They asked if I wanted to be a NIKKE to facilitate Enix's work. Most people would have ignored such a request, but not me. I thought to myself, no one will miss me if I become a NIKKE. Becoming a NIKKE had to be better than the life I was living. None of my memories were positive ones, so if I were to abandon this life, who cares? That's why I threw away all my belongings. An oppressive silence falls over the both of us. All done. Oh, sorry, did I interrupt something? No. I was just about to jump up and down with excitement. Anyway, here you are. Exia takes her the handheld from Eleg. She pushes the power button and the screen lights up. Hooray! I'm glad to see it working again. You and me both. Also, yes, if you want, we could swap out the LCD screen and buttons for new ones. We got plenty lying around. Thanks, but I've gotten used to the old ones. Prefer them this way. Thank you for the offer though. No worries. I understand how old keys can feel better. Thank you both. No problem. Come see us again if you need anything. Oh, I definitely will. Fucking adorable little ball of sunshine, I swear. I really appreciate it. Yeah, okay. And now it's the final part. On the way back to the dorm, a question pops up into my head. Exia, can I ask you a question? One should receive a award after clearing a stage. What is it? Why is the handheld the only thing you kept? I just told you. It meant a lot to me, so I wanted to keep it. You say it means a lot to you, but then that doesn't gel with what you said earlier. I wonder if a halo would save a student from a running train. Probably, yeah. I think so, honestly. Noob, let's sit down. Exia walks over to a nearby bench, pulling my sleeves. Have a seat. I can tell there's something you want to ask me. Exia sits down on the bench and pats the space beside her. Alright. I sit down next to Exia, who is gently caressing the game kid. You want to know why this console was the only thing I kept, right? And that doesn't make sense to you because I said I had no positive memories at all. So why would I keep this? Is that what's throwing you for a loop? Yeah. I just forgot to throw it away with the rest of my things. That's all. Alright. I know you won't buy that for a second. It's actually quite a boring story. Are you sure you want to hear it? Of course. Before I was a NIKKE, the thing that bothered me the most was how no one understood what I said. How no one could understand what I said. That's why you found socializing so tiring. Exactly. But it wasn't always like that. Before I got sick of it, I longed for affection. Affection? Someone who could understand me without having to say a word. I know that it sounds silly, but I spent a lot of time and effort seeking just that. As you can see, however, I clearly failed. I grew sick of socializing. And when it was all said and done, I ended up alone. I embraced the bad ending. Why were you so intent on affection? Because I knew games were my only option for obtaining it, since I knew my entire world was confined to the pixels on the screen. My best way of finding affection wasn't there. I thought I could do that by practicing and working hard to make friends with the NPCs, but it was useless. Exia shakes the console with a wry smile. Didn't get what I wanted and ended up alone yet again. This handheld and the save files in it are all that I have. I was never happy as a human, but without those save files, my entire life would have been meaningless. So I couldn't bear to throw it away. I told you that it wasn't an interesting story. The console works again, right? Yes, why? Let's hurry back to the dorm. I thought... what? Let me have a look. To turn it on, first you have to... Noob? Are you playing Final Quest 6? Is this how you insert the cartridge? Yeah. After I pop the cartridge, the familiar soundtrack begins to play. Every time I hear that song, it gets my blood pumping. Noob? Let's play to remember this moment. It's been a while since we played a game together. Alright, we just played together a few days ago. I push on the H keys, which have become loosened with time, in an attempt to locate the game saves. Do each of these saves represent a different ending? Sort of. Can you tell me about them? I want to play the game too. What's all this about? I'm curious about the save files, that's all. If you want to know about them, wouldn't it make sense for me to if I want to know about them, wouldn't it make sense for me to play them? Why do you want to know about them? I just want to show you that the time before you were a NIKKE doesn't necessarily mean anything. So tell me, how do I go about playing these save files? Do you know how the branching story pathways work in this game? I heard that choosing different characters as your companions affects it. That's right. One of the many reasons Final Quest 6 is heralded as a masterpiece is that choosing different NPCs to be your companion can lead to different endings. The first save file is about a sensitive magician. His ultima being attack and blast two bosses like they're nothing. He'd be a great choice for a beginner like you. A word of forewarning though, the magician can be quite sensitive, so you have to exercise caution when choosing the dialogue options. If you choose the wrong one, he'll straight up leave your team, and that will be quite embarrassing. Back in the day, I accidentally caused him to abandon my party several times. Exia starts to operate the keys on the console. The game starts and Exia shows me how to play. I start with a save file in the first slot. Here we have the Taciturn Thief. With him, you can steal a potent item to defeat the exclusive boss on this route. That would have been quite impressive for the time, honestly. The tricky thing is that the thief will leave the team if you do something that goes against his beliefs. To maintain an optimal relationship with him, you have to work as hard as you do with the magician. Following these, there are further slots, all of which I clear, following Exia's old gameplay routes. Finally, we arrived at the last save file. Alright noob, you reached the last stage. All you gotta do is gather all your companions and defeat the final boss and you're done. There's a hidden companion monster that who only appears in these routes. There's a substantial language barrier though, it makes it difficult to become companions with it. However, as you defeat more enemies during your adventure together, you two will become close before you know it. OMG, I'm back guys, my internet is just pretty trashy right now. Oh, welcome back Teto. I start with the final stage with Exia's advice in mind, and devote my full attention to the game. Game over, bad ending. The words bad ending flash on the screen following the extermination of my entire party. This is tough, I didn't expect all my companions to abandon me at the last moment. You want to reach the true ending, you got to upgrade your affection level with your companions to the point where you understand each other without saying a word. Otherwise, they'll leave the team halfway through the adventure, thus giving you the bad ending. Even with this, you keep giving me... Even with you giving me all this great advice, I keep making mistakes. I didn't expect you to clear the final stage on your first try. Even a veteran like me got countless bad endings before I finally figured it out. The secret to obtain the true ending is to know your companions well, by upgrading your affection levels. Gamers should never be disappointed with bad endings. It's just one step along the journey to reaching the true ending. I see. Alright, I'll try again. Live Alive does something like that, right? At least a part of each character having their own ending. I have no idea. Like, I don't even know what Live Alive is. With Exia's advice in mind, I tackled the final stage a few more times. To what seems like countless bad endings, true ending. When I finally watched the true ending, the day had already dawned. It's over. You defeated the legendary boss dragon that appears after all 8 dragons. The big boss dragon. This is truly the best game, but I'm exhausted. A lack of stamina is the Achilles heel of most gamers. Pardon my weakness. It's okay, I understand. I'm gonna lie down for a while. I was out like a light as soon as I lay on the floor. Must be all that non-stop gaming.
Noob.
Oh, okay. We got to the voice segment. God, this is a beautiful scene. Yes?
How was the game?
I had a great time thanks to you. When I finally got the good ending for the first time, turns out all my companions had died. So I ended up with a bad ending where I'm left all by myself. The playing through it so many times, getting a good ending hits me even harder.
One of the charms of games is that you can turn a bad ending into a good one through your efforts.
That's right, a bad ending is part and parcel of getting a good one. In a way, it's not really such a bad ending after all.
What do you mean?
Even if things don't quite pan out, as long as you tried your best, it's just one step further in the journey towards your ultimate destination. Even if you get bad endings loads of times, the lessons learned from those setbacks will keep you going. Just keep at it, and eventually you get that good ending you've been aiming for.
Noob.
All the effort you've put into finding that special connection. Oh, they released a remake some time ago on PC if you're interested. I'll check that out later. Well, it's alright here in the game. It's alright here in the game. In these game saves. That's why they hold a lot of meaning. Players aren't always disappointed when they get a bad ending, right? Exia stares at the game console silently. Just as I start to drift off, she breaks the silence.
Back in those days, everything revolved around this little console. We'd gear up as warriors, slay monsters, and start off on new adventures. Next thing you know, we're inseparable companions. Are we friends, Noob?
Of course.
Thank the stars above that I kept this console.
As my eyelids grow heavy, I see the faint outline of Exia getting engrossed in a game once again. That was a nice little story, I liked it. And now, I get one of the best favorite items in the game, I hear. And a pretty good lobby application. Nice. I think I've seen that game on Switch before. Oh, before we get to some of the like unique events, let me show you guys like what I was talking about with Trony. I think she's around where? Here, okay.
That leg is so very boom.
Amazing. But yeah, she controls it with her feet, like I was saying. Now we'll go through some like unique events and then finish off the stream. Ah, Commander, what brings you to the hospital? What troubles you? Just passing by. I see. I'm not busy now, so... Senpai, we got an emergency patient. Pepper pushes a hospital bed and comes in. Emergency patient? Who is? So it's an emergency patient, no, not a critical patient. Scarlet is lying on the bed with her eyes closed. Oh damn. A pilgrim. We found her fainted in front of the command center. Were there any witnesses on the way to the hospital? No. I see. First, I can't see any sign of wounds or fracture. Oh, wait, it's Scarlet, so... I think I know what's going on. You have done well, Pepper. Bring her to the innermost ward. Should we contact the authorities first? No need. This NIKKE patient, you know her, right, Commander? Yes, I know this NIKKE. Thanks for telling the truth. You got a little nervous when you saw the patient's face. You're a nice guardian, Commander. It doesn't matter if the patient's a pilgrim or not, nor your relationship with her. What matters is she needs treatment. For the same reason you brought her to the hospital first instead of reporting to the authorities. Isn't that right, Pepper? We are doctors. Yes, ma'am. I will bring her to the ward. Thanks, Pepper. I need to check on her. Please wait here, Guardian. Soon after, Pepper and Mary come out of the ward. So, how is it going? I'm not sure if it's because her parts hadn't been examined for a long time, but she seems to have suffered a malfunction. We couldn't replace her parts, but we managed to clean them, so don't you worry. I was asking about you. Me? I'm fine, for sure. I just got so impressed by Senpai. Whenever I get confused, she points me in the right direction. Oh dear, it feels so embarrassing. Must work harder to learn from her. Thanks for your concern, Commander. Just like I said, you're a good guardian, Commander. The treatment is done. Will you contact the authorities? About that, Senpai. No, it's up to you to decide. Me? Sure, you brought a patient here. I'll respect your choice no matter what it is. I won't contact them. In principle, we need to contact the authorities as soon as we discover a pilgrim. But today, we are just patients and doctors. Isn't that right, Guardian? It looks like we have come to a conclusion. The patient will wake up soon. Can you watch over her in the ward before that, Guardian? Should I ring the bell to call you when the patient wakes up? There's really no need for that. Just say something to encourage her. Mary gives a meaningful smile. Mary gives me a meaningful smile. I open the door of the ward. Cold wind blows in from the wide open window. There's no one in the ward. The patient has gone. It looks like she woke up earlier than I thought. Well, it's a good thing she's healthy again. Mary finds something while making the bed and smiles. Well, looks like the patient has paid for her treatment. Now it's time to welcome new patients. Please accept the things she used as payment for us, Commander. Pepper, shall we go? Yes, Senpai. Payment? I look around to see a beautiful white wine bottle on the bedside table. That's my Scarlet. And yeah, there will be like many interactions there, so I should probably go here, since there'll probably be less here. Commander, can I help you with anything? I think it's so funny that some of them carry guns that are bigger than them. I mean, like, again, they're NIKKE, so they can use them, but I can see why it would be kind of, like, funny in an absurd way. Oh, hello, Ludmila Sando Pounder. I dropped by to see what the weather was like up on the surface. Oh, okay. I wasn't watching TV shows because I was bored. Well, usually I'm here on my own and I had some free time, so I was taking a break. Do you want to come here and sit? Thank you. Let me check the weather for you. One moment. Signal begins to look around using the observer. The weather is very clear at the moment, but I see some dark clouds in the distance. Looks like it might rain in a few hours. Are you going up to the surface? That's right. Hopefully you can wrap up your mission before it rains. I noticed you head up to the surface at the same time every week. Is this an ongoing mission? Okay. How did you guess? I didn't mean to pry. I just happened to notice it, that's all. This is an observatory after all. Oh, actually, it wasn't all just a coincidence. Hello, everyone. Hi, Commander. Hey, Mary. We're counting on you today, Signal. And just got new Warframe news. Warframe got delayed because of some infinite login. I see. We're counting on you today, Signal. Got it. Mary, what brings you here? Commander, you've been going out on a mission at the same time every week, haven't you? How did you know? Do you remember the day you came to the hospital when Anise had a few minor injuries? Thanks to the scouts, we knew you'd be coming, and we were able to treat you both right away. The scouts can point out who's coming back and also let us know who's injured. Sounds like efficient teamwork. Very much so. This way, patients in critical condition can be sent back to the Ark without delay. It also allows us to make preparations in advance for simpler treatments. I came here to ask for a favor, but I didn't expect you to be here. You're heading up to the surface soon, aren't you? That's right. Then I'll head to the hospital and get everything ready. Get in touch with me later. Will do. Okay. Phew. I feel like I can relax now that she's gone. You all have a good thing going on here. Thank you. Delta was the one who spotted you returning from a mission. Yeah, but everything else was Signal's idea. Then our squad did it. Hey there. How have you been? Another visitor already? Signal, you can just take a seat. Okay. What is the matter? So, this is the observatory. Is it true that the villains can be easily spotted from here? By villains, do you mean raptures? If so, then yes, you can see nearby raptures from here. Amazing. I can first confirm the villain's whereabouts, then set out. Any tests worthy of a hero that need doing? Let me check. Delta moves closer to the observer and starts operating it. Laplace, I can officially confirm it. Yes, where shall I set off to? You can just head back. I don't see a single rapture. You don't? Well then, it seems peace reigns once again. No doubt due to my heroic efforts. If you do happen upon a rapture, please contact me. I'm off then. Hero out. The poor window. Laplace hurls herself through the window. There sure are a lot of visitors today. Look at the time. Commander, shouldn't you be heading up to the surface soon? I hope it didn't keep you too long. You won't be late, will you? It's okay. If you say so. Next time you drop by, it may be better to come in the evening. You can use the observer to see the night sky on the surface. On a clear evening, the stars are incredible. Yeah, she's right. Why are you laughing like that? Did I say something weird? You two make a good team, that's all. I didn't expect any compliments. Thank you? Be careful up there. Thank you. I promise we all go stargazing next time, and left the observatory. Perfect. Wait.
Dispatching now.
Okay, we'll be continuing shortly. I just need to take care of something first. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. At the very least, you have to stay in the hospital overnight. I really don't think it's that serious. We completed the welcome back, Teto. We completed the Exia special item mission, favorite item mission, and we are now just watching some unique events before I end stream. I really don't think it's that serious. Now, Commander, who's the doctor here? You've been pushing yourself too hard lately. I'll put you on an IV drip, and I want you to take it easy, understand? I'm just a little tired, that's all. I'll need a caregiver to keep tabs on you. Look after you. As for me, I have to move on to my next patient. I'm okay, honestly. I've already instructed the nearest NIKKE in the vicinity to come to the hospital. Don't even think about running off. What you need is some rest. Which NIKKE? Well, I'm not sure. The emergency button here simply calls the nearest NIKKE, so I can't say who it will be. Dude, there aren't even like 6 stars in this game. Like, not every game is like Arc Knights. Also, like, what the fuck? Like, 6 stars? Really? Like, then reducing it to like 1, 2, and 3 stars instead of the usual 5, I understand. But raising it all the way to 6, like, what the fuck is that? Like, seriously. Now be good and rest up. As I lie on the bed with my IV drip, I begin to feel groggy. My eyelids are beginning to feel heavy. Eyes. God damn it. Oh, for all NIKKEs, I swear. Well, every game should be like Arc Knights. You shut your whore mouth. How dare you? My goodness, what happened? Let me guess, you're so feeble that you got sick? That would happen to a weakling like you. Noah, what are you doing here? I got summoned here by the hospital, duh. Whoa, who invited this one? Look, apparently the buttons just called the newest NIKKE, so I guess she was the, like, one that was newest, like, when passing by, I guess. There I was, minding my own business, and this thing suddenly went off. So here I am, at your service. What were you doing so close to the hospital? I just wanted to check if you are better recently. So I recently come for a visit. Guess what? I saw someone go into the hospital. And I wondered who that guy was and why they were so puny that they even needed to come to the hospital. And to my surprise, it was you, imposter. Anyway, I'll be responsible for looking after you. Please just kill me at this point. Like, god damn it. I know she wouldn't, but it would be funny. Imagine it summons Drake and she strangles you with a pillow. You know what? So, what exactly do I need to do? I never really done this before. At least NIKKE seemed to commit to killing some playable characters. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Grr, Brad insulting me while I'm down. We'll correct her once I'm better. Get me some water then. Water? Sure. Noah heads out into the hall to fetch a bottle of water from the fridge, then comes back. Meanwhile, not even a chapter in GFL1's backstory managed to... Not even a character in GFL's one backstory managed to stay dead. Because she is reconstructed and playable in 2. Damn. Yeah, a lot of people were, like, mad that they genuinely allowed some characters to die. Because obviously a lot of people liked Noah. But I agree with people when they say that I think it's a good decision overall for the story of the game. And by reconstructed, I mean her mind. The body is trivial. I mean, I'm no GFL lore master, but it makes sense considering their memories and stuff are uploaded onto the cloud. There's no practical reason they're able to stay dead. Here, drink up. Thanks. Just as my hand is about to grasp the bottle, Noah yanks it back. Of course she does. Oh, too slow. I can feel a headache coming on. Close my eyes and try to ignore Noah, who is standing beside me cackling with glee. Oh, come on, you're no fun. I came all the way here and you're just going to sleep? Hey! You're actually sick, aren't you? Then you shouldn't, you ought to, After some time, you're finally awake. Why is she doing this to a sick man? To be fair, she didn't think he was actually sick. Like, she thought he was just weak, you know? Trying to cross the border, right? Ran right into that imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there. Sorry, I just saw that line and I had to. You're looking much better now. Did I fall asleep? You sure did. Slept like a baby too. Whoever the NIKKE was that came to take care of you did a great job. I can still hear Noah's laughter echoing inside my head. Your IV is all finished and you got some shut-eye, so you won't have to spend the night here after all. But I still want you to come back for a follow-up, you hear? Understood, but the next time I come you have to be the one who looks after me. What's wrong? Did you have a scary nightmare? Okay, I will. 3 Nikkes and a commander on a wagon. And then the wagon collapses because, like, the Nikkes are almost a ton heavy. Mary escorts me out the hospital. I think I've seen that CG before. Her memories were wiped from every known database, and then her mind literally got melted and shot by 45. Because 40 begged her for a warrior's death instead of death by overheating. And she came back, because nothing is sacred, unless you're a Nikke. Say, What's wrong, Jacko? If you don't open your mouth, I can see your teeth. Jacko refuses to open her mouth. If your teeth are hurting, you need to get treated. What to do? Should we administer some medication that will get her to open her mouth? Or perhaps a shot that could achieve the same effect? Or better yet, some medication followed by a shot. Mary, I believe the patient is becoming agitated. Is that right? Well, if she refuses to open her mouth, then I'm afraid there's nothing I can do to help. Who's the super Gyaru brat? She isn't much of a Gyaru. Like, it's just all superficial, but she isn't that type of character. I also like the pink one's outfit. Oh, you mean her sweater? Yeah. Much like Private, Pepper is also a character that suffers from the whole, like, boobs hidden by the outfit. Phenomena. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm going to, like, showcase what I mean to you guys. Jacko, what are you so afraid of? Well, both of them. Oh, okay, you mean Jacko too. Okay. We're just going to take a look first. If once I do that, I determine there's something wrong, I'll only proceed with your consent. I won't do anything you won't agree to. I promise. So go ahead and open up for me, will you? Fuck you isn't powerful enough. I hope Nikke magically brings back all the dead characters more hurtful. Oh, how dare you. How dare you. Since they are dead, how Nikke deals with you using these characters in the most recent battles? The battles are non-canon anyway. You can literally use, like, previous versions of characters, you know? You can literally use, like, the lolly version of Snow White, for example. You can also use, like, Red Hood, who is also a character that's dead. You've been able to do that for a long time. Again, you're just... the gameplay battles are not canon, you know? That's the point. So you can just use whoever you want, and in canon is the counters that did everything, you know? Is how it works. But, yeah, obviously they won't appear on any further story chapters or any events that take place in those further story chapters. That's what their deaths mean. Have you ever seen that egg-laying king stuff on Twitter? Hopefully, thankfully I haven't. So go ahead and open it up for me, will you? Say, a little wider. Oh my, what is this? What's wrong? There's something stuck on her molar. Is this a metal shard? Unbelievable. Not really. Like, if you guys don't know, Jacko is known in the story for, like, eating or at least chewing on like everything, be it rocks, be it metal, be it like literal concrete. Like this girl will put anything in her mouth, you know. Did someone say oviposition? Nah, you're sleeping on it. It's not that bad, if you say so. What in the world? I need to remove this at once. No, I'm scared that it will hurt. Jacko, it won't hurt. I'm just taking it out. No. Just remember something that Polly told me. Apparently, someone ripped apart the lock to one of the jail cells. Anything you said, you don't want, like, what you're probably thinking of there. Like, that mouth literally has been through a sewage. Like, a literal sewage. I wouldn't put anything of mine in there. I wouldn't even put my hand in there, much less, like, what you're probably thinking. Put an ahoge in there. Can you blame her? If I had a godlike body, then I would want to buy anything I see too. Okay. Okay, man. And yeah, also, yes, anything you say. And she intends to capture the culprit by searching for someone with metal shards stuck to their teeth. As a matter of fact, I believe she is stopping by the hospital in about a minute or so. Oh, I think she may have arrived a little earlier than expected. Those might be her footsteps. Take it out. Hurry, 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 hurry. Pepper removes the chunk of metal stuck in Jacko's teeth. Did you get it? Yes, it's out. Then I'm out of here. Jacko flees the scene. She's very gullible. Well, that was amusing. Should we move on to the next patient? Yes, man. Let me guess, there's a doujin where she takes a bite of the commander at the end. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. And now for the final, like, unique event. I'm sure must concerned. What I do? Upon arriving at the hospital, I see Mary and Biscuit talking in the hallway. Hi. Oh, trainer. Commander, what brings you to the hospital? I came to see Biscuit. Me? How did you know I was here? You don't have psychic abilities, do you? Oh, trust me, Teto. I unfortunately know what those are for. You know? Unfortunately, I do. God damn it. Anyway, I was just stopping by. I see. What are you doing here, Biscuit? I was asking Mary for advice on how not to be afraid of hospitals. Wait, what? People do that in real life? No way. Let me check Spencer's. A few days from now, Max and other puppers are coming in for a checkup. The only thing is, they keep freaking out whenever I so much as mention the word hospital. Only yesterday I said it while talking with Nero, and she ran for cover as soon as he heard it. So I came to ask Mary for some advice, but this isn't an animal hospital. Sure, but Mary's still a doctor. Alright then. Well, did you make any headway? Not yet. We just started discussing it. Puppers! Yeah. You have any suggestion, Commander? How about putting them inside a carrier bag beforehand? It makes sense on paper, but the instant I take it out the cage, they'll just tear it to shreds. Sounds to me like our only option is repetitive training. We need to get them to develop positive memories of hospitals. Repetitive training? Precisely. Dogs tend to associate hospitals with bad memories, so they naturally don't want to return. So how about every time you come to the hospital, you give them a treat or some kind of reward. That way, they'll start to associate going to the hospital with positive feelings. We do the same thing with children who are reluctant about hospital visits. At first, they cry and protest about how they don't want you to come, but once we show them a fun cartoon or give them some candy, they don't mind coming to the hospital so much. But I don't have time to take doggos to the vet every day. How about using our hospital? Come by this way whenever you're taking him for a walk. Slowly breaking into letting him smell the hospital and get used to its atmosphere. Are you sure I can do that? It's okay, as long as you don't let them run wild in the hospital rooms. Kinda like a trial run. Why don't you try it out now? Are you sure? Actually, I just took Max for a walk, and he's already waiting outside. Alright, let's give it a shot. Sounds good. Soon after... Max stands frozen at the entrance of the hospital and refuses to budge an inch. Come on, Max, just a few steps. Go over to Mary and I'll give you a treat. Oh, what a handsome boy you are. Come here, Max. Mary starts to make her way towards Max when... Max! Frantic Max bolts out the hospital. Max, come back! I'll give you something I'll give you some tasty kibble later, I promise. I'm sorry, I gotta go catch Max. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting for the dog to be animated too. There's a whole bunch of dogs that have their own sprites. There's a very adorable bunch of puppies that have their own sprites that appears in some of Biscuit's stories. So it's not just one dog, you know. Big Pew, yeah, it's not a purely fictional kink like vor or inflation. Off-positions possible in certain human limits. Always sorry for the off-position degeneracy on chat right now. Don't worry, I'm used to it at this point. The hospital is always open, so feel free to drop by later if you need any help. Yes, thank you. Max, come back! Biscuit runs after Max. I suppose hospitals can be scary for animals as well as humans. I don't find them that scary. Oh, really? Well, since you're here, why don't we do an examination? God damn it, she was right on that. Huh? Hasn't it been a while since your last physical? Yes. Let's get started then. I'll be with you in a moment. Thanks. I bet the commander regrets saying that now. And actually, yeah, we're completely done. I'm disgusted, but not surprised. Also not judging though, not my business. Okay, so now let me show you guys, before we end stream, what I was talking about. Okay, so let's go over to privately. You see her in her original costume, right? She is big. She does have some amount of boob, but it's not like balloon big, right? But as you all know from her maid outfits and as well from her dress costume, yeah, her usual outfit looks like she has decently sized boobs. Heck, even her dress outfit gives that impression. But as soon as you go over to... Yeah, there's a better way to illustrate. In general, in some of her outfits, it looks like she has quite a big butt, but she isn't quite too top heavy, right? But as soon as we go to the dress, yeah, you can see that it was hiding her power level. Probably binds them or something. Given that she is in the military and in a pretty special and elite part of the military in lore, I wouldn't be surprised. God, that exposed back, I love it. Banquet Princess. Oh, and the animation for this is also awesome. Check this out.
Move over, will ya? I'm bored stiff just standing here.
Amazing. You saw the combination of the boob jiggle and the panty shot, just amazing. Anyway, But Pepper is also, like I said, a character with a sleeper build, as you described her. Has, for example, in her original outfit, again, it does look like she has like quite sizable hips and thighs, like you can see here, right? But she doesn't appear to have but she doesn't appear to have like too big, like her boobs don't appear to be too big, right? But then as soon as she takes that off and puts on a bikini, yeah, that vest was certainly hiding some sizable somethings, you know? Like, god damn. Like, her hips being this big doesn't surprise me, but god damn. Also, nice tummy. Are there any non-lolly characters that don't have massive tits? Drake is a non-lolly character that has quite like normal size tits. Like Sin too, as we were seeing, she has some pretty normal size boobs as well. I would like that skin, but there's no tie knife or tie gun. What skin are you talking about? But since we're here, let's is her sweat made of Kevlar? How do you hide that? Fuck if I know, dude. All I know is that he's got a pretty nice ass, no matter the costume. Where was she hiding though? It's quite a mystery, isn't it? Well, from what I see, lollies here are just built out of short women. Exactly, yeah. And slim, yeah. But yeah, I really like this costume. I really like how they combine the like nurse, due to her usual position in the story, and the bikini aesthetic, just perfect. But yeah, I also don't know like how any of this is possible. Like, but anyway. For now, I'm ending stream. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.